Good morning. Welcome back to the channel again. Today, we're just waiting on Ian and Christina to get here. We're going to be working on Dolly today. Her, I think it's a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Sport. We're going to be putting a bumper on it. When it gets here, we'll show you that bumper, show you the make and the model. We'll show you that full install, including removing the original factory rear bumper. Stay tuned. All right, what we're going to be putting on today is the HD bumper from Rugged Ridge. She's already got the front. She put that on. We didn't video that, but me and Ian are going to tackle this. We'll unbox it. We may just go ahead and get the other one off first, and then we probably unbox this and go for it. All right, guys, looks like we got two nuts here, two nuts over here, and we'll have two that attach to the hitch coming down from the top. We'll have to take tag off for that, but we'll get started on all that. Trying to figure out what size we got. All right, you see the bolts you got to get to? Yeah. Okay. They use 16 as well. Try 15 on them. It's awful loose. Too tight or not? Okay. That's 16. All right, we got those loose. Oh, gosh. These two bolts right here sitting over. This side. Are you going to go get it? Or are you going to spread that out? No, spread.
Yes, after I get there, you'll blow it back up.
Okay, I guess we'll get up there and get that stuff off then real quick.
This right here, I can get it. Oh, I see I see the hitch and all that.
Yeah. Set in the back of the truck. All right, next we gotta get the electrical off. So you got your tag lights, and then you've got your was it 6-way? Whatever your trailer.
7-pin and a
7-pin, yeah, and the 4-pin. We gotta get that off. And we'll just take our little Christmas tree tool, as I call it. Okay, those are connected there. There's a tag light there. Oh, look, bumper's getting ready to come off.
That's what I was.
Probably should have done that first.
That's what I was going to look and see where the wire came in for everything. We can just take the bumper off and then pop everything apart afterwards. But
there we go. Right, there's that one. And you got this one over here. So 2 tag lights on this one. And it's simply just push the pin in and pull the connector out.
drop your light.
And drop your light where it shines up in your face, because that's the only thing it can do. Is shine in your face. All right, so that goes there, that goes there. All right, now we gotta get all these little connectors out. So let's pull it down a little bit and just be able to hold it. You want to go down with the vehicle or no?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay, pull that side over there.
I like the
Orange thing. Yeah. All right, coming down. I'm gonna go back up and lock the locks. Okay. All right, if you want to pull that out. You just simply pull the bumper out.
that's all I got.
Okay, that's all you got. Let me get up underneath there. Blind it again. Oh, that muffler's a little hot still. But that thing ought to just pop off. Right there's a connector. Hmm.
I think it's this one.
Oh gosh. And then got me on. There you go. All right, just push it, pull it out. All right.
The wire here still.
Oh, okay. We need to take that off from here then. Excuse me. Let me get it in there a little bit. Hold this light. That's all the little wires I couldn't take off. All right, you come over this way a little bit.
I'm really glad I didn't try to do this Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah. Why don't you put that many daggum hold down points for stinking tag lights? I mean, did they really think that tag lights was gonna get that wild and just jump over here? What is that hook? Right there. Okay, go back up a little bit. You got a lot of tension on that one. Now we're free. All right. So I think we need to get that piece off of there. So if you want to work on getting that off. Now, as y'all can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points just to connect that to the back of the Jeep. There's your connector for your 7-pin. All right, y'all watch Ian get that thing off. I'm gonna get the bolts for. I'm gonna get the socket I need for those on the pull bar tow hook. And on your tow hook, you got two. Looks to be 21 millimeter. And it's tight, so watch your hands when it breaks free. Ian, we don't reuse this hook, I don't believe, right? So this bumper, you lose this hook, so you can hook this somewhere else, I guess. Be just fine. Or sell it or weld it to something. All right, for anybody trying to figure out how to get the tag light out, you got a little tab right here that you got to pop up. You can just pop that up, you stick your screwdriver, and you got one right here that you got to pop up. Your head's in the way in. All right, and then you push the entire tag light toward the center of the bumper. that little tab on the side of it too. Yep. And then you push a little tab that's on the light itself, or the wiring for the light. We just done it on the other one. Okay, there it goes. 2 tabs. All right, just kind of take this right here. There you go. And it just pushes out in the center. Tag lights out. So tag lights, your 7-pin. That's probably all you need to take off of here. Again, here's the Rugged Ridge HD rear bumper. You can see the picture there. We'll unbox her and see what we got. Alright. Those right there will be better on the knees. So take these, put them under your knees. Alright, so we got a little box here. Let's see what's in the box. Maybe. Oh, that's a bigger box than I thought it was. Alright, so in the box we got, that's not even the top. We got instructions. Yeah. Alright, Ian, you look at those. We got all your bolts, nuts, washers. Good gosh, that looks like a whole lot for what we took off. Then you got some other little thingies.
The reason being.
And then the mounts for your new bumper.
Yep. You got frame mounts.
Yep.
And you know what I'm noticing?
What?
There's no holes for tag lights.
Let's turn it this way. Yeah, there is. No, there ain't. Okay. No holes for tag lights.
Odd.
Not sure what we'll do about that.
I'll have to get a bracket that goes over the tag.
Shines down.
Shines down.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
She's gonna be riding dirty just a little bit.
Yeah. So, and this is what I've noticed before on some of the bumpers, especially the JL, with the tag. If you get a Rugged Ridge bumper, they don't come with a tag mount. So I guarantee that's what it is
Off-road purposes.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to buy a tag light, and what I can do is just wire it into her original wire.
Right. Now, let's take this bag off of it. All right. So there is the bumper. We'll get started putting this thing on. All right. A little hard to see with how dark it is, but you take these brackets. One's for the driver's side, one's for the passenger. They're exactly opposite. You just set it in here, and we will attach the bolts there, which Ian has prepared for me.
I don't know prepared. I've got everything set out here.
All right, so does that washer go on the inside? Yeah. Okay. Or does it go down through like this? I would say you want it going down through the top down to the bottom. Okay. All right. Go ahead and get us a wrench, because we're going to need a wrench too. With that many washers,
I think they're double-sided.
so you put them on both sides. Instructions aren't very clear.
No, they're kind of vague.
Give me another wash, no, 2 washers. So you just kind of you gotta math. Nobody wants to math, I know, but you gotta math a little bit.
I'm adding up the part I don't want to do it here.
Yeah, you got enough for a washer on both sides of the bolt, so that's what you're going to use. I would say we don't want to tighten these all the way up until we get the bumper up here. That might be wrong too.
What?
Can we go ahead and tighten those or leave them loose? Leave them loose-ish. Leave them loose-ish. So, looking at this again, only get your back bolt in there first. Okay. That way you can hold that. You can get your wrench up in there without any kind of issues. We're not going to go all the way tight. We're just going to get it snuggish, as we said before. You know, Ian, we can fit power tools up through the bottom of this thing. That's probably what we ought to do. 22 for the nut. And what wrench for top? 7/8? 13/16 for top. We're going to get it snug a little faster. Okay, that's snug. Quick snug. We'll do the same for the other side. All right, quick snug. It's fine. Okay, that one's snug. All right, we will avoid the video gear. We'll go all the way over there and then come back. All right, here is the moment of truth. Are you lined up over there?
What?
Well, okay, what keeps this sucker off the vehicle while we do this?
I guess the assistant.
You can put the bolts through, and then we'll stick them through there, tighten them up. Due to the fact that we don't want to scratch the paint, this is going to be a little hard, so I may not be able to video it all. All right, let's take it back off for a second. All right. Let's go ahead and put the bolts in with the washers.
So do we want to come from?
Yes, like that. Like bolts in there. And that way we can just stick them up there and get one started. If you only want to do one, that'll be fine. We'll get your side started. And they're lock nuts, so therefore you can't tighten the stinking things up. Why? I guess you can't do that. Because it's through that. Never mind. So yeah.
That's going to have to be.
Yep, so let's move that around. And it's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb first, ain't it? All right, so change of plans here.
Going short or long?
Either one, it don't matter.
Hey, Chuck, tried the monster.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Where?
White.
Yeah.
It's sitting there on that little wooden stove.
Okay, there it is. All right, so go ahead and tighten these down. Get the holes lined up best you can, and then tighten those down. Because you can't do it after. And the way this bumper mounts to this, it's kind of hard to get it in there anyway. So get that right, tighten her down on both sides. I've got a nut in the washer. Ian's got a nut in the washer. Our brackets are tight now. We're going to pick up this bumper. In the bottom hole, we have a bolt in there, okay? With a washer already on it. So we're going to set that up here, get it lined up, stick these on there real quick. That way we don't impact paint. Then we'll get it zipped on there and then put the top one in. All right, you ready?
Yep.
And there's not a whole lot of room in there. I might set one there. Woo! And my dadgum hole's on the wrong side for my big old fat hand again. Ian's in. Mine is still not lined up perfectly. Horse crap. Mine's in-ish. My bottom one's in. There's a tag bolt right there, screw right there. I just drug it off here. I gotta get my hand up in here somehow. Acrobatic. There that one. Oh, I need another washer. Never mind. I found my other washer. Some of us are struggling here.
Just an FYI, I don't need Chuck's help to do all this.
Yeah, he does. He can't do it. He's not a mechanic professionally.
I work on Chuck's trailers for a living, so
He just needs my. How you get in there?
right here.
Okay. Enough said. Is that the right size? I might have given you the wrong one. 13/16. Yeah, here you go.
A little wobbly.
Yep. We need to swap. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Well, it was started-ish.
Huh?
It was on there-ish. It's a fancy nut again. All right. Oh! What you think? We only put exhaust in the way. I'm gonna cut Christina's exhaust off here so we can do this. Let me know when you're on there.
All right.
Ah! Every one of them fell off, Ian.
Yeah.
Where you go? We're gonna wave you on there. What'd you do, man?
What'd you do?
You're not very good at this. You don't lift the vehicle off the ground. We need to go take that other one off. Yeah, let's go take the other one loose.
No, I can get it.
Can you?
Yep.
I don't think you can. You're like 3 inches low. No, you ain't there yet. There you go. Okay, you're in. Let's get that one on. You gotta push to me, man. Nope. Let me get the.
What is keeping this thing from?
It's just ornery. Here, look. Get your socket on there.
Oh.
What? What?
That tab is hitting the bumper.
What?
It's supposed to go over that.
What's supposed to go over what?
The bumper is supposed to fit.
Sit
over
down on top of it?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just bust this loose and then.
All right. There is a stinking little tab right here
That the instructions do not tell you about.
that's hooked to your hitch receiver that the bumper has to set down over top of, which is kind of going to be gangster looking. We're going to fix it. Now, this right here is what we're hitting on, okay? It says that the bumper should rest on this hitch tab. I would say that's a hitch tab, right?
Yep.
There's no drawings. There's nothing on this thing that says hitch tab. But anyway, so we're going to set it back up here and see if we can maneuver it without bolts just to set up there. But if not, we may have to get Happy Side Grinder in action. So I'll set it up there again. So let's hitch tab first. Okay, there it's in there. It's sitting on the hitch tab, but do we line up?
No,
We're way off. Right there is where it's got to go. All right, go up to where it tilts. Yeah. Let's try it one more time. Hold that up for a second. Just come over and hold it. You probably need 3 people for this hitch.
Yeah,
just saying.
One main person and 2 assistants.
All right. Come up. Okay. Let me put my washer or my nut on as soon as I find it. And then we'll go get the bottom one over there. Because I'm like fully on here, or fully through now. And, you know, on something like this, use a lock washer, not a lock nut. Something that you can get tight and then lock it down, right? Not a lock nut where it has to be locked the whole entire way, and I didn't put a washer on the outside of that. We'll get it afterwards. All right. So now we pick up. Don't tilt. Come straight through. Come in.
Oh my God.
And it's got a gap. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if I can make gap go away. Give me a little more. Tilt. There we go. Stupid lock nut. Push it.
Oh my God.
Nope. Okay. Cutting the Jeep up.
You don't want this video, please. I almost watched the video
I did watch a video on this.
and they didn't get to it.
No. They didn't have this issue. So something's up with that tab, something's up with these brackets, something. All right, go ahead. So I don't know what vehicle they were putting on. Was it a Sport? Was it, I don't know. But right now, you can get one side in, and with this tab, it hits right here on the bottom of that. So we're going to have to take off, what, 1/2 inch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say.
I mean, might as well go ahead and go 1 inch. Yeah.
I would say cut to the bottom of those numbers.
All right. We're going to mark this, cut it, bring it back. All right. Today on Cutting Up Jeeps. Ian, we got to get that straight, bro. I know, but I don't want it to feel straight. I want it to be straight. Ian's going to make us a mark there, then we're going to see how straight he is. Son, boy, that's going like that.
Well, there ain't a straight edge on that thing.
Let me see. We're just going to have to eyeball it then. But still yet, right there. All right, cutting Jeeps. Yeah, I might have gloves. All right. Today on Dolly Gets a Honey Lift, We'll move about that much. All right. We're about ready to go back. We've got her painted. That way we won't rust. We have completed the hind lift, the hiney lift on Dolly, or the hind end tuck. The lift, I guess, will be the bumper. So struggling to have or find tag light options for this thing. So you buy this, know that it is an off-road use only because it doesn't have an option for tag lights. Ian's got some things he's going to add them to, or send them to me so I can add them to my Amazon website. So be sure to check that out. Links in the video. It'll be under Ian's list. Okay. Ian's got a lot of stuff on my Amazon. It helps me a little bit. I can get stuff to do reviews on and stuff like that. But we're going to continue to attempt to put this bumper on. You ready?
Yep.
You want to put a bolt in it first? The bottom one like we did before. Oh, this one's already got one.
This one's already got one.
Okay, all right. Here we go. All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get my nut and bolt. Or nut and washer. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's no way it's hitting now.
Nope. It's free. Let me jack the truck back up. You want me to?
I mean, might as well.
Okay. Fits great, man. This thing's like, just easy, two-man job. Once you cut the Jeep apart. All right. You going to hold this in? We're going to go to town right here. Oh. Top or bottom?
We'll go top.
All right. Going top.
Yep. Come on.
Bottom. Okay. And once you cut the Jeep apart, it no longer kicks the bolts off. It goes in there right nice and flat. Everything's easy. Why didn't y'all do that the first time? Okay. So now, we'll get the plug back on. But before we do that, do you want to lower it down and let's just make sure our gaps are good?
Yeah.
That way we don't have a jacked up looking Jeep because of a bumper.
It looks level.
Okay, we want to see how much we got here. We got about a finger here. And we got a finger here. So that means your left to right's right. Now, up and down. I mean, that looks good. I mean, if it's off, it ain't by much.
Inch and a half. An inch and a half.
All right, so we're perfect. So good job on Jeep lining up their bolt holes.
I say we leave it here because are we still gonna do those shots?
Yeah, we're gonna put our wiring on here. That thing just pops back in there, right here. Huh? Yeah, I kicked the light. So it just pops back on right there. We'll hook up this connector to it.
And I will say, it not like
It doesn't fit like the Jeep fits, right? Okay. So I don't know if maybe it tightens up. Maybe we can spring this spring a little bit in.
yeah, we'll have to grate it back up and look at it and see.
Or, so you see how it does? That's supposed to just go in there and then grab this wall. So maybe we're just not pushed in far enough.
That's what I'm saying.
So we'll look at that. But I mean, right there, If it stays like that, you unplug your trailer lights. This joker's coming with you. I don't want to beat up on Rugged Ridge. I got a bunch of Rugged Ridge stuff. And it's just not, it ought to fit better than this. It should. All right, so here's the issue. This thing just pops in and pops out. See, you got these tabs. So what we're thinking is we just need to show my bald head and then pop these guys out a little bit once we get it in here. There we go, is that side. So just do that on both sides.
Yep.
And now she ain't going nowhere. So maybe it ain't Rugged Ridge's fault, but it ought to popped in like it pops out, right? Okay, that's done. All right, while Ian is having fun with lights, we're gonna find our little bag of sensor holes. So if your Jeep has reverse sensors, Rugged Ridge does install holes for those reverse sensors. It's funny how not all Jeeps come with reverse sensors, but all Jeeps come with reverse lights, Rugged Ridge.
Well, not reverse lights, tag lights.
Tag lights, sorry, and reverse lights. Neither of which we have a provision for on this bumper, but it does come with the little plugs that plug your holes if you do not have your sensors, and they fit just about as good as the hitch or the 7-way. Again, those were going to fall out immediately. Look, watch, out. No bueno. It comes with some beefy brackets to put a reverse sensor in. But the plugs don't stay in the bumper. I guess we have to, like, I don't know, Ian. Maybe silicone them in? Because, I mean, they don't stay.
Well, so they look and they feel like they don't stay, but the ones in her mom's bumper have not come out. Don't ask me how.
Don't go fast.
No zoom zoom.
Okay, they're in. We'll see how long they stay. Bumper looks good. It does look good.
It looks like it could definitely take a hit. I will say that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't hit the Jeep, but it does look like it'll take a hit. Yeah, we got to put tag bolts in, and we got pretty little dolly colored. Her theme is this blue and white here, and that's about as spectacular of a, what's that thing called?
D-ring.
Yeah, that's about as spectacular of a D-ring as you can get.
So,
All right, Ian, do you want riding out or just like this? Because it's only got riding on one side. Okay. All right. D-ring's installed. She's going to hear that.
I'm ordering protectors.
Okay.
Like the front, so.
All right. We're going to order softeners for those. Right here on either side, Rugged Ridge does make provision for a high lift jack to jack this thing up, so that is great. That is the best thing I see about this bumper. It does have some good hooks, and you got plenty of places to hook stuff. All right, so I'm going to show you this. Dolly got a new upgrade.
You get a lot of upgrades with it.
Down here. All right. That's pretty fast. No longer have to hold that up. So we may have to do that upgrade. I'm not sure. I like it. All right, one thing we're going to have to do today, the reason why we're underneath the hood, is remove the aux battery, or unplug the aux battery. We're not going to actually remove the aux battery. We're going to do like I had to do mine, and that's remove the aux battery to keep it from killing the main. So we will, that's all over there. We'll get you set up, get you ready to watch that. All right, we are going to go ahead and get rid of the auxiliary battery. Just, we're not having any problems yet, but we want to go ahead and get rid of this thing. That way we don't have a problem. She's not stranded somewhere like I was before. The first thing you're going to do is open up your battery, or fuse panel, sorry. You open up your fuse panel. You'll look at it and find fuse 42. It's a 10 amp fuse. We're going to remove it. We'll stick it in the dashboard. That way we'll have it just in case we need a spare fuse somewhere. So we remove that. And now we're going to remove this battery cable right here, and we'll tape it up, the negative side. We'll have to move everything that's hooked to this over to this little smaller stud here. That shouldn't be a problem. This makes it where you no longer have to push the button to turn the auto start function on and off. It'll automatically disable itself. If you have a taser, you can get rid of your warning. So yeah. All right, again, red positive, black negative. This one right here is the one that's going down. If you trace that out, and goes down to your auxiliary battery, which is underneath all this. We're not going to remove the battery. We're just going to remove this. So Ian's going to take that off. What size is that, Ian?
It's a 13 on the post.
13 on the post. That's the big post, which is the one we want to remove. That's pretty loose.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so
that way.
That guy just comes off. Okay.
That's the one that we're putting back on, though.
That's the one we're putting back on.
Yeah. So
it goes over. I understand.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to take all that off, and the one with the post is going to come away. It's going to have all this together, which I'll show you that too.
And it is a 10 millimeter.
That little nut is 10 mil. And that's the one we'll be putting everything back together with. So see how that goofy thing has the post and everything all together? So we're going to remove that guy and put the other one, that one, back on. Let's see if we can't get it to where it quits on it a little bit. There we go. Alright, so now everything's going to go jumping back on there. Our winch, all the lighting, everything is the auxiliary panel. All that stuff's going to go back on. You can do this one person. I'm kind of in Ian's way. Oh boy. And Ian pulls a chuck and drops the nut. We'll find that.
Yep.
Alright, Ian found the nut again. Worst thing about working on Jeep is there's nothing metal on it except for what will shine in your eyes.
And it's like magic. Darlene knows that she's had something done, so all the lights came on.
Alright, so we will tape this up just so we don't regain connection. Like to tape stuff up that looks in a way that looks better and works better, but this weird connector kind of prevents that. You're always going to have this weird looking taped up wire in your way unless you cut it off and remove the auxiliary battery, which is an option. You will lose weight that way. But we'll just pin that thing back right there with some zip ties. Call it a day. Alright, zip tie going on right back here. Maybe. All right, Ian, get in there and crank it up. Let's just make sure it runs. Victory. It cranks. All right, you have warning lights. Okay. All right, so then you're gonna cut it off. He's got a taser, so all his lights are gone. All right. What? So, all right. So he cranked it back up. Lights stayed off. No, nothing on there. No alarms. All right, guys. That's it. Dolly's little rear end lift is complete. Auxiliary battery is unhooked and deleted, technically, just not removed. That wraps up today. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. If you've had the same issue with this bumper, let me know. I will show you something that is cool about this bumper real quick. It's right there on the ends. You see, got these cutouts right here too. So I foresee if you're wearing a boot, you're not getting your foot in there. But if you need to get your foot in there and you're wearing tennis shoes, you can. That's one of the selling points of it. I would hate to fall off of that with my foot stuck in there. Then you're going to be stuck, but it does have that. But if you're wearing a steel toe boot, it's not going in that hole. I'm making boots on. So I can't just show you that. But the bumper looks good, looks strong, definitely beyond what factory would be. We'll let Christina use it. It's a Jeep. We're probably not going to get pulled out anytime soon using it, but you never know, right? We generally don't put them in holes like that. This Jeep's never been winched, has it? No. My Jeep's never been winched. Brian's XJ has. Brian's XJ's been winched, hasn't it? That's right. You're welcome, Brian. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time. Oh, and Ian split his pants doing this job.